Well, today you're going to hear some compelling arguments about why there should not be a tourist park on the south side, and perhaps why there should not be subdivision of the land north and south of Sandalwood. To give you more in-depth information about this, I'd like to introduce Ashley Baldry.
Morning everyone. People are probably sick of hearing my voice by now, but hopefully we only need one rally. Right, just to give everyone a bit of background, Tweedshire Council is planning to build a 230-site caravan park on the dunes south of Norries Headland. It is 4 to 5 times larger in size than the caravan park at Kingscliff. Just to give you an idea of how big this thing is, if it started here, it would go all the way to the end of town and finish up at the other caravan park that we've already got. And then it's as wide as from the beach here, all the way across our main street, across Hastings Road to where Friday Island starts. This thing's massive. Now, in addition to that, Crown Lands are planning to build 37 houses plus 2 3-storey unit blocks on Coast Road, either side of Sandalwood Drive, just to the south of the school. Both of these sites will be clear felled by bulldozers, not a tree will be left standing. So to date we've had a concept plan put out in November last year, and the developers themselves called for public submissions. At that time the Residents Association was concerned that the whole truth was not being made public. So we had a community meeting in January and we had over 400 people turn up to hear our concerns. Now the results of the submissions that were made were emphatic. These are the submissions for the caravan park proposal. The people who supported it, 24. The people who opposed it, 184. For the houses, the people who supported it, 14 submissions. People who opposed it, 140. So the findings from Council and Crown Land's own consultation process showed that 90% of the submissions received were opposed to the caravan park and residential estate developments. Now the following organisations are listed as opposed to the developments, and I'd like to acknowledge them publicly today. The Residents Association, Cabarita Board Riders, Fingal Head Coast Care, Fingal Head Community Association, Pottsville Community Organisation, Friends of Coogin Nature Reserve, Cabarita Beach Dune Care, Tweedshire Council's very own Coastal Committee, a school petition with 113 signatures, we can also now add to that a submission opposing the proposals by the North Star Caravan Park, one of our major employers in the area. And of course, as you've just heard, we can now add Jeff Provers to this list because he feels it's excessive and would have a negative impact on our community. Just for balance, I should also mention there was one organisation other than the developers who support this project. The only organisation that supports the project is the Cabarita Beach Business Association. So as I've said, Council and Crown Land's own consultation process show it is indisputable that there is not only overwhelming community opposition to both of these developments, but there is no significant support for them either. However, as it stands today, despite this, planning continues. They are currently redesigning the park because they've found a major environmental constraint of endangered ecological communities, and they also now have to include a massive fire break which will be 40 to 50 metres wide right around the caravan park. We estimate that this will increase the clear felling on the caravan park site from 20 acres to 30 acres, which means it's going to be 50% bigger again. We feel it's outrageous that though there has still been no acknowledgement or recognition of our opposition from Council or Crown Lands, and that's why we're here today. From here I'd like to just mention the four main reasons that we think the caravan park and residential estate can simply be described as the wrong plan in the wrong place. The first one is the financial viability. We've seen the confidential financial analysis of the caravan park development, and we believe that their modelling is flawed. But we can't share that information with you because Tweed Shire Council has threatened legal action against us if we do. What we can say is that an industry expert has told us that if the existing 7 Tweed Coast caravan parks were operated to show a commercial return on investment, there would be enough profit to address Council's needs without having to destroy our fragile land to construct yet another unviable business. The developers have also not quantified what the benefits will be to the local business community. The best they can do is say that they believe the holiday park will provide economic growth. Local businesses have been painted a much too rosy picture regarding the potential benefits of these developments. For example, there's been little said about the likelihood of a general store at the caravan park. How will that help local businesses? There's also been little said about the likelihood of a licensed restaurant at the caravan park. How will that help local business? And of course, keep in mind that if you think our council is concerned about the plight of local business, they've just signed off on our local development control plan, which includes their aspiration to put a kiosk in the park at the headland. How will that help local business? Make no mistake, it's all about putting money into the coffers of Tweed Shire Council. It's about their best interests, not our best interests.